Sound off like you've got a pair, and welcome back to PFC Havok's Kerbal Space Program Career Missions. And I was looking through the mission control and saw that we have a mission to position a satellite in the equatorial orbit of the Mun, which we can easily do. That'll get us some science too. So we're going to accept that contract. I also... Oh, no, not the astronaut complex. I also went to the administrative building, and we have unpaid research program strategy running, which takes 5% of our reputation gain and yields 1 science for each 2.556 reputation. So we have a way of gaining science now through reputation. Since we've got pretty high reputation, we're keeping our reputation rather high by not killing anybody or having failed missions. So we're going to gain some science that way as well. So we're going to build our satellite. We still have our orbiter. Do we have a, yeah, we don't have a satellite saved, so we're going to do a new Probodyne. What does our satellite have to do? Have a mystery goo unit and maintain stability. So we need a mystery goo unit. That's structural. We need to have a mystery goo unit. Ta-da! Be able to maintain stability. We also need communications. So we're going to do simple communications through these antennas. We're gonna have to be able to create our own power, so we need electrical. Put some batteries on there, and I'm gonna zoom in so we can set these properly. Wrong rotation. Panel, solar panel, and solar panel. There we go. We got our mystery goo, we got our electricity, generate power, has antenna, excellent, excellent, excellent. Command and control, small inline wheel. Small inline wheels to help it maneuver. Small fuel tank. There we go. Matter of fact, we're going to have this sucker under monopropellants. There we go. So we've got... monopropellants on there, and then our monopropellant motors, our engines, corners there, and on the corners up here. That way we have a operational satellite that will not have excess liquid fuel junk on it. Decoupler. Sweet. And let us put... Nope. Payload. I'm going to put our fairing on it. Make sure it just barely covers. Just barely covers in the green. There we go. There we go. That is nice and not aerodynamic. But we don't care. As long as it protects our satellite. Now we need... Bloop. Fuel tank. How much do they carry? Which do those carry? 45? We could put one of those on there. And a Terrier engine. That will be for getting us into orbit and adjusting our orbit as necessary. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do 2 of those. Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Decoupler. And now our launch stage. Just copy that. Let's raise this sucker up a little bit so we got room to build. And we're going to have our swivel. Bloop. And do 3 stage there. Fuel tank. Plop that on there. Start rinsing and repeating. That way it carries fuel out of those into the main stage. The main stage lasts longer. Engines, some swivels. There we go. Put some... where are they at? There they are. Delta Deluxes. I like the Delta Deluxes. And... structural struts. Hold that all together. Now we need more coupling. Decouplers. Some thumpers. I like the thumpers. We need aerodynamic. We need intergalactic space nipples. Intergalactic space nipples. And our launch stabilizers. And we have our satellite. We'll call this Sat Launch. Sat Launchy. Why not? And make sure all of our staging is in order. The motor's going off then. Then you. All the rest of the staging good, and we're going to launch. Now let us see where Mun is. We've got to set as our target. We're gonna time warp some, time warp some, time warp some. We want to get Mun target right about there before we launch. There we go. That's where we want the Mun target at. Throttle her up. Engage SAS. And 3, 2, 1, liftoff of our Mun probe, which has to go in an equatorial orbit of Mun. And then we got to maintain stability. Shouldn't be too bad. Should be rather easy. Solid fuel about ready to burn out. We're going to lose those. And get rid of them now. We have all of our liquid fuel burners going. We're going to start to rock her over a little bit earlier than 10. With our swivel motors, we have way more stability. I think we may be able to attempt a straight shot right at Mun. We may be able to. This is aimer right at Mun. That's awesome. Get our relay, our Mun relay, sitting up there. Launched that in the previous episode. That will help us relay important information back and forth. Our fuel is empty there, so we'll get rid of those. We got full fuel on our main stage, which should be able to carry us all the way to the Mun. We have a mystery goo container on there. We can deploy our fairing now. Move our satellite up there. Exposed to the elements. Plenty of electricity on board. Get out of that scene. Keep rocketing towards the Mun. Now it's just a waiting game. We should be able to put our apoapsis right on Mun. That would be very nice. Waiting. Turn on stage view so we can see how much fuel and all that we got left. I'm going to burn straight towards Mun. That should. And that Mun is constantly going around. And it's going to take us time to get out there. 34 minutes, 35 minutes. To reach our apoapsis. If we put it where Mun is going to be in that time, by burning towards the Mun, we should be able to make an encounter. Cancel out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Burn. Bring our periapsis really low in. That is good. So we are going to warp very close. Then we're going to jettison our our encounter node is going apeshit. Excellent, excellent. Our periapsis is at 5,000. We want to add a maneuver. At least create an orbit. Somewhat of an orbit. Adjust our craft. We can get rid of this little bit of fuel. We can jettison this entire section. It's gonna go heaven knows where into space. Don't worry about that bit. And we are going to warp to there. To push our periapsis out more. Yeah, there we go. On that periapsis out more, so 12, 13, 20. Add a maneuver where we're going to circularize. 198. That is fine. Warp to next maneuver. And we will have to adjust our orbit. We've got the fuel to do it. Plus we've got RCS. That's good enough. That is good enough. Close that out. Yep. We want to 198. So we want to bring that down to 198. Go. Add a maneuver. We're going to push our periapsis out to 134. 29. 136. That's good enough. Warp to our next maneuver. Burning towards our maneuver node. A little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's good enough. Now we gotta find where they cross. Right about there. We're gonna add a maneuver and we're gonna change. That way? Nope. Change it that way. Change it a little bit more, a little bit more. That looks good. Let's see, can we... That will be good. Ish. Ooh, whoa, that was crazy. Didn't want to do that. Move the apoapsis to about there. Make minor little adjustments. Trying to get this all set. Get the apoapsis to 217, and then we can adjust the periapsis. Son of a monkey. Hypersensitive. Hypersensitive. 92. Dang it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. 92, 198. That's close enough. That is close enough. And what is that going to be? Not bad. 148 meters a second. We can do that. Burn towards our maneuver node. For approximately 11 seconds. Full throttle. Keep it on our maneuver node. 0 degree. Yep, that is awesome that we are right on path. Now we just need to adjust our periapsis. Let's add a maneuver, bring our periapsis down. And then warp to our next maneuver. Burn for like 1 second. That's 17 meters a second. Perfect. Let us see if that is content. Is that happy? May not be. Add a maneuver. Let's try changing those just like that. And then slowing that down. We're going to get this like so on the money. Yeah, there we go. That will warp to our next maneuver. And as a matter of fact, we're going to jettison that, turn on our RCS, and here we go. That should be a perfect, like absolutely perfect. Give it 10 seconds. Why is it not going away? Alright, fine. We are going to add a maneuver where we will push out the periapsis just ever so slightly and warp to the next maneuver node. Since you're not happy yet, you've got to be like absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. There we go, now it's happy. But I'm not happy until we are... There we go. We're just precisely where it needs to be. There. We have completed that task. We got 11 science for it. Now we can check our satellite. We're on the dark side right now, so we are losing electricity. But we have an observer mystery ghoul. You can't get any science for it, but that's alright. You can return to the Space Center. And clean up. Clean up. Clean up. And go to our tracking station and terminate some of our debris. Sat launchy debris. We can terminate that debris. Sat launchy. We're not gonna keep it named Sat launchy. We're gonna rename our vessel. Yeah. We're gonna rename Mun Probe 1. Mun Probe 1. And that should be able to relay information as well. And now we have a satellite around Mun. We have a satellite in between Mun and Kerbal. A relay, a probe. Let us see if we have any more missions. Flights above. Orbit around Kerbal. Save Calden. Taurus. Alright, no new contracts that we can we feel comfortable completing. We will get rid of that. Yep, delete that. We got science for it. We've got money. We can upgrade our... We're going to upgrade the mission control. don't have enough, but in the next video, I believe we will finally do the temperature surveys. Finally. In the next video. And then see where we stand after that. And as always, safe travels, happy flights, and this is your friend PFC Havok, signing off.